In August of 2019, the New York Times published a story with the headline called, "We've Ruined Childhood," and it grabbed my attention immediately. According to the New York Times, between 2009 and 2017, rates of depression rose by more than 60% among those ages 14 to 17, and 47% among those ages 12 to 13. It's almost crazy to think that kids ages 12 or 13 are suffering from depression at such a young age. When I was growing up, I didn't really know what depression was until I learned about it in high school, really. But then again, a lot has changed between my generation and the next generation. I lived in a city called Corona, which is kind of away from the bigger cities like Los Angeles and Orange County. Yeah, my childhood and growing up, it was awesome. Depression was really the last thing on my mind. The neighborhood I grew up in was littered with kids and outdoor activities, really. There was me, Tyler, Daniel and Ivan were just down the street. RJ and Julian were just another block up the street. And then there was Michael, Robert, who were only just a bike ride away. It was really easy to make friends and have fun. We even joked about it and called ourselves the Black Pine Boys because of the street we grew up on. We'd race around on our huffy bikes, go explore, climb in one of these trees and get yelled at by the neighbors. We'd play guns on this hill and take cover behind rocks. We'd also play kick the can, which was our favorite, and everyone from the neighborhood would play. But as I've grown up, things have changed, really, and drastically. Technology has progressed, and I believe it's changed people. Nowadays, everyone's just on their smartphones, or they're stuck inside watching Netflix, playing World of Warcraft, playing Fortnite. The skate parks where I used to go to, now they seem pretty empty every time I drive by. Even the pizza place that we would go to hang out at, it's closed down, not to mention the mall that we would go to as well as kids. It's pretty much been abandoned. It's the little things like that that's concerning to me, because the social settings where we would hang out as kids, they're disappearing, I've noticed. The New York Times even mentions that children turn to screens because opportunities for real-life human interaction have vanished. The public places and spaces where kids used to learn to be people have been decimated. In fact, Tali Raviv, who is the Associate Director of the Center for Childhood Resilience, says many children today are suffering a social skills deficit. According to her, they don't learn how to start friendships, she said, how to start relationships, what to do when someone's bothering you, and even how to solve a simple problem. Now, depression is already a wide epidemic that is affecting thousands of people across the United States. But if we don't pay attention to it during the adolescent stages of a person's life, who knows how worse it will be.